door? Always trying to get more. Hold up, who's at the door? Always trying to get more.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode number 9
Number
to your
9,
favorite
LL.
podcast in the world, Exties podcast. How y'all doing today?
Hey, what it do? What it do?
Shit, you're the greatest host ever, greatest two hosts ever. My name is Malik, and that is
Tay, Bizzle, L. You know what's good? DJ Eat Fries, LL. What's good?
she got another new nickname for y'all. So I'm gonna take this as well. I think every episode definitely want to do it is thank y'all for the subscribing, the shares,
Yes,
the
on YouTube,
YouTube
on the
especially.
podcast.
TikTok, Instagram. Y'all are showing love, major love, and we will never make that go unnoticed. We got a special episode coming up for y'all soon. No deeds, no deeds. But yeah, thank y'all again. But episode 9, here we go. We're gonna start off with the news that's been sweeping the world. Very surprisingly, that's why we're gonna dig into that. Why it's so damn surprising. Miss Carly Russell. Tay, go ahead and take over for this one.
So Carly Russell, she said that she was well. So she said that she saw a child on the road, and she was going to save them, and she was following them. And then on the phone call to 911, it sounded like someone, like it sounded like she screamed. And so after that, they went to go look for her, and they just stayed in her car, didn't know where she was, and so the whole I don't know how it even blew up. Like that's my main question is how it blew up so fast, but the whole world was watching, and or probably just America, honestly. But just watching and seeing what's going on, and 2 days later, she came back and said that I don't know what her story was, honestly, when she came back.
I don't remember the story. I just remember that she appeared at her parents' house. So
Yeah, she just
I
came
think
back.
Charlamagne and them were talking about on the Breakfast Club. They're like, "How did you appear out of the woods right at your parents' house?"
Honestly, when I heard this, I'm like, this is not new. Like this has happened before. This white lady literally she went missing for like 2 months, and I knew that story was sketchy because she was talking about two Mexican ladies took her when she came back, and I was just like, ain't no two Mexican lady came and took no white lady from the fucking suburbs. You're lying. But she was going to be with her ex-boyfriend, and she had like kids and a husband, and I actually like watched her whole interrogation of her, and it was pretty funny because she would just keep being like, all they had to do was ask her a question like twice, and the second time she'll give their true answer, but she would be like, I don't know, maybe I like hurt myself, like she did a bunch of damage to herself to like make it seem like she got kidnapped. But I'm just like, it happens. Like I don't know, like I'm not mad at her. I'm not. I don't. I
I
just want to
think
know how the story got so big so fast.
right. I want to, in my opinion, and then another thing, they're like, "Oh, she's just trying to like get back at her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or something like that, make him jealous." Of some story.
I've been seeing these opinions of like she just wanted attention. She was trying to get her boyfriend
That's what
attention
the
or
main thing
something.
was, but I'm like,
And I'm just
even
like,
then,
where
that
y'all
seems
even
crazy.
getting this information from? I feel like they seen that she had a boyfriend, like, and you seen girls are like sliding in her boyfriend's DMs and stuff like this now because they are saying, oh, he's fine. Like, I would go missing for him too, even though I don't understand how that would make any sense.
It doesn't.
Like, I don't understand.
People say these things on social media to like get the likes or something because that literally makes no sense. You would never actually go missing for anything in the world. Go ahead.
And people were low key trying to blame true crime because there were some people who were just like trying to attach themselves to the story, which happens all the time with like crime stories. There's people who like there was someone on TikTok who was like, "Oh, my sister is missing." That's not his sister. Like he just wants to be in the middle and
Oh
act like
wow, like
he's part
that?
of
Oh
the
no,
like the
that's
people do that type of stuff. But when
that's
it
dark.
comes to like the true crime, like people were like, "Oh, y'all just wanted to see this on true crime," and I'm just like, I feel like because of true crime is why it got so publicized. Is why people were like, "Oh, a missing person. We need to like." And I feel like if we're gonna go down that route for every missing person, I would rather us do that than just ignore people. And if we find out that they're not missing or something, then well, okay, like do we just move on? Like, and the fact that I don't believe in people getting charged or anything for wasting cops' money. I don't think that people should be
Oh,
even
I don't know.
for like, you know how they add extra stuff if you like assault a cop or something. Like, I don't believe in that type of shit. Like, this is your job. That's what you have to do. You have to just deal with the shit that you have to deal with. Like, I don't understand how people I don't like punishing people for dealing with cops because like you're just part like we have to deal with you. So it's not like I don't understand. They shouldn't get in trouble for that. You don't cops money is all of our money. We pay taxes. Who gives a shit?
Imagine throwing a person like that in jail for whatever she did, whatever you want to call it. And there's really killers out here, and
Yeah.
pedophiles, and all that crazy shit that's
Come
going on
on.
in the world. And that's what y'all
Like y'all need to
we
be
use
spending
our
money
tax
on
dollars
fighting those
for.
people and y'all don't. So what are y'all talking about?
Or the actual black women that are out there that are kidnapped that are actually
Right.
missing in real life. I think um, I really don't know why the situation happened, why she did it. I don't care to know. What I do want to know, like you were saying, why is it such a big thing in the news? Because that was like all over everything. And I can't remember. I was telling you the last time. Is it Breonna Taylor? If I'm no one's saying
Mm-hmm.
it correct. The last time I seen a black woman trending in the news so much, but she, the events that occurred with her and the
Mm-hmm.
killing came, with that. And that was something different. You know what I'm saying? The police,
Like I
they
don't know
started
if
off
the
as a,
people heard the story and they thought it was sketchy, so that's why it was just
but even
interesting because
then,
people thought it was sketchy.
to me, it was more of, I thought it was the whole thing where like she basically was trying to save a child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it
that
was,
was.
I thought it was a child. I was like, oh, but I'm still like, I'm like, you're saying like, oh my god, you're really doing it for the child, and like, she just so happened to be a part of that whole thing, and now we're looking for her because like, oh my god,
Yeah.
the child's missing. Hold on, and now like, the black woman did catch her or catch them, I guess, or whatever the case may be. But that was very interesting to me because, like I said, you never really see the black woman headline in any type of news ever in life.
I feel
Like,
like either way, we don't need to know what happened because it's none of our business.
not
But
at all.
either way, I feel like she had some type of mental issue. Regardless, like I feel bad that everyone's sitting on the internet making jokes and like
For
I don't
sure.
know, like, and then no, the whole argument of being like, oh, you know, now they're not going to care about black women, and no one's going to care about black women. We
Yeah.
don't care about black women missing because of her story. Like I just said, that white lady did the same thing. Are we going to sit here and talk about how no one should care about missing white women anymore? No.
This is my thing with that
So
that
please shut up.
that statement is so
But
stupid.
people who say that type of stuff, you never really cared. Like you probably wanted to act like you cared to virtue signal to other people, like, oh, I care, but you don't actually care. You wanted something to be wrong, or you wanted something bad to happen. Just shut up.
Not even that. Like, when you never hear y'all. This is a thing, right? It's very easy when something's going on in the world to tweet about it, talk about it, make it seem like you really care. But when that shit is not being talked about, how many black people in general are missing daily and all the time, we don't see you ever preaching this or please find them or yada yada yada, or trying to um, seem like you're really caring about what you're saying. You're just talking to talk. Because to
For
make a
real.
statement like that, to think that this one story is gonna make cops really not care about black women's lives is ridiculous. Because you know damn well if you pay attention to any aspect of life when it comes to shit like that, they never cared. They never cared. There's never a search. Y'all see how the way they look for the motherfuckers on that ship that went underneath the ground?
For real.
Like days, sent another submarine to go look. They was looking for that shit for days. You know why? There are no black people in there, one. And two, they had money. So them two things will go hand in hand. If it was all black people in the submarine and
And
that
who
had
are they going to
happened,
be? Who are they going to go try to arrest somebody for wasting their money for searching for those people?
I don't
Like
see
because they knew that those people were dead
it.
within
And
hours that they even
literally,
went down in the freaking
literally.
ground. So for
Not
days
even.
y'all were sitting here searching, knowing that these people were not there. Are y'all gonna
I don't
go
see no.
recoup y'all money somewhere? No,
I don't see nobody getting sued. Y'all seen that boat was attached with like shoestrings and rubber bands. I'm not trying to make jokes, but they said it was barely
no, yeah.
put
Someone is
together.
definitely they're those
Guilty.
families are suing those people.
They have to. They have to. Somebody should be accountable and go to jail. Somebody should go to jail. I don't hear nothing about that, but we gonna see. Y'all trying to arrest that girl for that little story. Like,
Like
come on,
for
guys.
real.
Like, y'all
The
could have.
the way that we like to see black women get punished is just like ridiculous, and that's why
Oh,
I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, y'all cared so much, and now that this one story happens, let's just not, like, no, if y'all don't get out here, y'all didn't care, so stop acting like you did.
the one thing I would say that the only positive out of that is that I'd love to see our people. It's really interesting how they try to uplift that story and really try to find it, reposting, talking about it. Cool. I need y'all to do that with other serious topics in the world that really matter, right? But as soon as I say that, y'all always make yourselves. I'm not gonna say black people because y'all don't represent all the black people in the world. When y'all go ahead and bash her when y'all find out the story is fake, like you said, all the black women are like, "Oh my god, they're never gonna care about us now. You make us look so bad." Like that's y'all are so backwards and contradict yourself every
Yeah.
time for no reason. Like I
I
don't know. Now
mean,
that
like we're supposed to, like we know you say that we're not a monolith and that we should not. One black person should not be a representation of all of black people. Like they're not.
and
That's one individual person, and the way that you guys think like that still is a problem.
that's one thing I think that really disturbs me about black people, us, our people. Sometimes I'll say black people like I'm not black. Our people sometimes they easily do that. It'd be just one person. Like when did that person become the spokesperson of
Like
black
no.
anything? Like we don't know who that woman is. In 2 weeks now, we're not gonna remember this story. We're not gonna rip on to the next thing. So don't do that
Like
to
she
her.
doesn't owe us anything. It was
Literally,
her
leave her
family
alone.
and them cared about her and they wanted to find her. Like that's all that they were
Literally,
trying to do. So they found her and
literally,
that's all that matters.
literally. Like yeah, no, like that was y'all are ridiculous as always. We on to the next topic because now I'm thinking about how our people just be so quick to just yeah.
And it's annoying because it's the internet just like feeds off of stuff like this, and especially just the jokes. It's just like Twitter, and it's just like a joke, a kind, and that's why when we were talking about before with cancel culture and the comedians are under attack and stuff. But you guys don't understand how much jokes are a way of normalizing like behavior and normalizing stuff in general. Like it just normalizes the behavior of just like the jokes that we used to make, that you guys used to be on the internet talking about black women. It made it a very normal thing for people of other races to feel like it's okay to joke on black women. Like that's a problem. Like that is a problem. So to sit like these jokes are not, I don't it's not funny. Like I don't see it as funny.
I think me and Taylor used to talk about this, especially in the beginning of the episodes. Now we're like a legit podcast with subscribers on all these platforms, and we can go back and talk about our old episodes. So I think me and Taylor used to talk about all the time. We're like, y'all really have no lives, really. With every topic that we talk about, there's always some type of negative connotation with it. Somebody's always putting their negative 2 cents, and it's really annoying. As you were saying, this has nothing to do with anything, but now I'm thinking, right, how people just I feel like you can say a story, and if you flip it and there's a black person in there, it's going to be this big thing, and then it becomes this negative big thing. Because now I'm thinking about the NPC thing that we were talking about last week with the TikTok lady,
Mhm.
and now it's like a big thing, and everybody's like bashing her for doing it. The yum yum so whatever that girl. I'm
Mhm.
like, if this was a white woman, I don't think it would be like so much negative. 'Cause people are like bashing her for doing that. I'm like, if this was a white, I don't think it's the same type of energy, and I should be like, y'all really just put so much time and effort in a negative sense when it comes to black women. But I digress. Anyway, next story, Tay. Reality TV.
Oh yeah, so the since the actors and the writers are on strike and everyone's been like, so because in the last writer strike, reality TV had a boom. That's when we had Flavor of Love and all of those type of shows. So now they're saying, like, now they're thinking that reality TV is going to have this big boom. But there are some people in the reality TV world that want to go on strike and form a union, which I totally, they need a union because like you can tell that on TV that reality TV people get treated like trash. And like that's I
That's
because
true.
going to the NAACP awards with Cam and just being there, and I'm like, I don't know all of these people. Like I know the people that's been in the industry for like years or decades or so, but like a lot of these new people I don't know. I know more of the reality TV people that were at the BET awards, and that's when I was like, oh my god, I recognize that person. I
Okay.
recognize that. That's it, right? So I'm just like, I totally see how they do get taken advantage of, just like on freaking Baddies, the audition prices, audition process, those girls are not getting paid anything to just sit there in these lines of people to fight each other for like for like 24 hours, like just sitting there in line and fighting each other all day for nothing, just for them to make a fool of you, because they're not going to choose, there's like hundreds of girls, they're going to choose one or two people. like y'all are get like they're using you very much, and then also the people on the one show with the boxes where they talk to people on the other side on Netflix, the
Love is blind.
Love is Blind. There's a couple of people on there that are suing Netflix because of like the distress that they were going through on the show and like how they couldn't eat.
Wow.
And yeah, like they definitely they on these reality
Actually,
shows, like
you
they
know
will
what?
trap you in a house, take your phone, tell you you
They
can't
did.
go anywhere. Like
They spoke about that. I think during the season, not like kind of the distress. They kind of sprinkled that in the last season of Love Is Blind. They were talking about it, like man, like coming home, like man, I didn't have my phone for like so long, or like I didn't do this, and I was like, wait, huh? Like I didn't know these things. Like they
yeah,
thought they like some of the characters are characters. Some of the people on the show are definitely talking about that season 3, which is interesting. But I didn't know it was like to a point where like people are wanting to sue Netflix. Netflix is kind of wild for that though. Because even not even that, when you think about the circle, I know you remember like every later
yeah,
episode when you do that little family thing and they're like bawling their eyes out. I haven't talked to them, and I'm like, wait, I don't talk to your family during this thing. You
yeah.
can't cheat, like, or maybe you can cheat. It doesn't
No,
matter.
they
Y'all
can't.
deserve
Like
it.
they will. They literally will cut you off, and even like the competition shows are even sometimes worse because they want to keep them
Yeah,
like blocked off from seeing certain stuff, um, or they don't want them to release like the ending of an episode or something like that.
right, right.
So they really just like cut out anything that they can do. Like it's just I don't know. I feel like you can clearly see that people on reality TV get taken advantage of, and I feel like they definitely need to unionize. I think I just want to see the changes of like all this stuff happen. I can't. I'm hoping that once we see that we don't have this entertainment, kind of like
Right,
during the pandemic, like if we don't have this
right.
entertainment, people will probably just be watching the news, and if you watch the news, you're probably going to get mad, and
So
we
something.
need
Hold
to
on.
make changes.
So something finna change because they're like, hold on, watch the news. I mean, then
Yeah,
again, they ain't really putting anything. Even then, they ain't putting the real shit on the
because
news anyway.
I feel like if some people do, if you watch the news, you can tell that some of this, like, you can tell that they're trying to, that is
Correct.
propaganda at a certain point.
Correct.
Like if they're
That is
telling
very
you
true.
that oh, America is great and that people are
Yeah.
are being so successful and there's so many jobs and all of this, but you can look around and
Right.
see that this is not happening. You're seeing protests and strikes day after day. Like obviously there's a disconnect. And I even seen a protest somewhere at a like a private jet place, and it was just people talking about like, well, you need to tax the rich. I'm just like, come on, America is waking up. I'm loving it, even though our world is falling apart. America is the people are waking up.
Yeah, enough becomes enough. We're gonna see what happens because, like you said, the more that there's no entertainment, these shows are getting pushed back. People ain't gonna have nothing to really pay attention to, but to pay attention to what the hell is going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
which is interesting. Maybe this is a good thing because elections coming up. So hey,
I know. I'm just like,
y'all keep
especially
being
with
on
these
strike.
elections coming up, I
Y'all
feel
keep doing it.
like it'll be very obvious as to how they will just try to play in our face.
We gonna. I can't
And
wait for that.
it should be interesting because Cornell West, he before he was with the People's Party, so we didn't really talk about it because obviously that would. I mean, he's with the Green Party now, and it doesn't matter that much because they're not going to actually win. But he's in the race, and hopefully he'll be calling out the Democratic Party on different stuff.
I was gonna say
I
that's
think it's gonna be interesting.
one thing I kind of do like about the independent parties. There's one thing they gonna do is talk the real, and you
Yeah,
should listen to them like a Cornell West or whoever else is in the Green Party running on an independent party. Listen to what they have to say because they're talking about real stuff and real facts. They don't need to lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They
they're
don't
not
need to
bought
lie
by
to
the
y'all.
same people. But that's
Correct.
also why Marianne Williamson is a good candidate because she's not also bought by the same people.
That is correct. And she says that in a lot of her interviews, if not every interview. So
Hmm.
that is very true. Again, we're gonna tell
And
everyone. So.
also, the songwriters are talking about um, getting on a strike as well
And this is
because
where I put my foot down. What we won't do is take away my music.
yes,
Get it together, everybody, because yeah, they need
the
their money. Because
songwriters.
if I listen to music, boy, I better
We can still
relax.
expect stuff from Nikki because she writes her stuff. So I'm joking.
You right. I'm
I'm
I'm a
joking.
barb now. I'm a barb
Oh,
now.
shit.
I'm a barb now.
Like a motherfucker monster. Alright, sorry, because I
Yes,
will
guys.
get mad. Okay.
Yeah, that dude is hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious. Anyway,
He
all right,
auditioned for
y'all.
Bad Boys.
I seen the
Huh?
clip. I said he auditioned
Oh,
for Bad Boys.
he was on the
Bad boy.
Drewski audition too. It's cracking me up. He's like, Drewski, Drewski was like, what the fuck? It was that shit was sorry, mom. Yeah. So anyway, our favorite topic to talk about, but not really, is celebrity BS. I'll take this one. Tay Bizzle.
Hmm.
DDG is well. Anytime anybody can talk about DDG, because I didn't know when Haley became the princess of our Black lives, but I guess we were protecting her. Like
Yes.
I know, but like there's not level. You know, we love all our Black women, so that's what it is equally. So
I
you're
just
part of the
feel like
family
she
as well.
just
She exudes innocence.
She
Even
does,
though
and it's
even
crazy.
though I
Even though
feel like
she's
she's
not,
really
she's
not.
not.
Like I feel like
She's not.
I feel
She's not.
bad that we put that on her because she's like, I'm a bad bitch. Like I'm out here. What's good?
She's
And
like,
we're
I'm a
just like,
thug. She a
you're just
thug.
so sweet. I love you.
I see.
And it's
I
just
seen a
like
clip of her and Chloe in the car one time, and she was
mhm.
bumping like 21 Savage, knowing
yeah.
all the
She's an
lyrics.
Aries. She's a real nigga.
I feel that.
There y'all go. So all y'all Aries out there, y'all are real niggas,
Yeah,
because I don't
real
know
niggas.
none of this, none of that.
I'm an Aries
She knows.
moon. I feel that.
I don't fuck. I don't got nothing. I'm a thug regardless, nigga. I don't know my moon, sun,
You did used to
beach,
know. I don't
sand,
know.
none of that.
I don't remember your stuff.
Um, but nah. So DDG made a song about basically how it feels dating Halle and just about his insecurities really. And
Hmm.
me, I'm gonna tell from my personal opinion as a guy, and Taylor can obviously talk about hers as being a woman, or just in general. But like, I don't have a problem with him making a song about it, telling his truths. Is there a way you can tell your truth? Yes, but what music is about is being open and honest. And kind of like it's kind of like therapy. You know, say what you want, say how you feel, but just know, regardless of if people like he's a Z-list celebrity, whatever the hell you want to say that he is, just know that even if it was a very positive song about buying children backpacks and taking them to school, there are going to be people that's going to talk negative about it. So when you put certain lyrics in a thing like certain lyrics in your song, like do you really feel those kisses when you kiss them on camera and all that kind of you like to you're very brave to put that insecurity out there on Broad Street. I ain't gonna lie to you because now you got a different set of eyes on you because you're dating Haley Bailey. You got a different set of eyes on you now. And they're from the the family tree of Beyonce. So you got some different eyes on you. So again, say what you're saying. I heard that they were saying that he called her a bitch in the song, and I knew he couldn't have
That's what
done
I
that
was like.
because
Literally, we didn't listen to the song before we did this, so I don't know how disrespectful he's gotten on the song.
I
I
don't.
heard a
That was
little
the
bit
only
of
disrespect part.
clips,
Yeah, I did too.
But
I did too. But it was just
um
basically just like him being jealous. They showed the lyrics, and I was like, I mean, he's insecure. I guess that's what it is when you're dating a person of that caliber, and
yeah.
I understand. And they just took a picture together, so Haley probably like, nigga, whatever. Like it's just like if she doesn't care, guys, let's stop caring. How do you feel about
that's
those
what
situations?
I'm saying. It's just like she
She's
was
happy as
always,
hell.
yeah, she
She
always like,
happy.
that's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. Like what?
He probably was in the
So
studio when he wrote the song. Oh, boy.
so I'm just like, y'all. That's what I do. That's what I'm saying. I feel bad for her that we put this because they're like, you're the princess. You're, what is she? The Little Mermaid. You can't be acting like this. And it's just like, that is a part that I am playing. I am a person. I am not this freaking character. Like, I don't care. Like, what are y'all talking about? I'm gonna live my life. And I feel like I love that for her. But him, he's a YouTuber, so that's why they be like he's an attention whore, low key. Like he does a lot of stuff to grab attention, and I do feel like the whole being insecure, like I don't like that we dismiss emotions like insecurity or jealousy.
No,
Like
literally. No, literally.
we don't have to dismiss them. They can actually, just be like talked about and try to
Seriously.
find some solutions about those things. You don't
And
have to
it's
just
actually,
that's how you feel. So that's a weird emotion and I don't like that emotion. So we don't have to so just ignore it or like your points or your feelings don't matter because you're feeling that emotion. Like
and it's healthy to do that and talk about these emotions,
Yeah.
guys. Please understand that. Please don't bottle that up. Especially when you're with somebody. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Especially if they like you and it's a good thing I got going on. Don't do that. Because that's eventually going to come out. and you'll be like Kiki Palmer, baby dad. You'll be out
And I'm
here doing.
sure she's going to be having some stuff about him in her music because she's working
Of
on her
course, she's a
single
right.
stuff.
She's an R&B
And
singer, right?
yeah.
R&B singer. She finna make a remix to what you done said and clap back
Yeah.
at you. And that's what music's about. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
yes, he's a YouTuber. We don't take his music serious, but regardless of whatever, even if he made a YouTube stream or whatever y'all would want to call, or whatever y'all would say, like, this is a form of therapy, a form of him letting it all out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need
And
to let
people
him
were
live.
because he was talking about like that him being not liking that she kisses like the actors or like
That's what I was saying.
do
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
this? And people were
yeah.
just like she's an actor like but it's just if
He
that's how he
knows, guys.
feels, yeah,
He
like if that's how he
knows.
feels, that's their relationship to deal with that. Like
Not
that's
even
what
that. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead. Go
don't
ahead.
feel the need to be sitting here and talking about everyone's like I definitely I see relationships as between those two people and it doesn't have to be what I think their relationship is or what I think a relationship should
Ever,
be.
ever,
It doesn't have to fall
ever,
into that at all. It just has to be what makes those
never.
two people happy. And if those two people are happy with them doing other people, then that's what makes them happy. What do I have to say to that? Like that doesn't have nothing to do with me. So if they're sitting here, if he has an insecurity in their relationship and he can talk to his girlfriend about it and
This
she
is
can
another
deal with
thing.
that, what is the problem? What does
This is
that have to
another
do with
thing, right?
everyone else?
We need to stop acting like we're in these room with these couples when these things are going down.
Mhm.
Because there's no. How do y'all know he didn't talk? How y'all know Haley don't know about all these things? Why y'all think Haley probably didn't say anything? Why y'all think they just took a picture together? He probably been told this. He said, "Babe, I'm probably gonna make a song." She's probably like, "All right," and he made the song. Clearly, if Haley would have had a problem with this, just like y'all thought she had a problem with the other situation that happened with him, there would be some response. Clearly, she never cares, guys. She does not care.
And
Y'all are
she's
like,
young. She's 23. Like
yo,
this is
even if
when
she
you're
was, hold
supposed to be
on,
being dumb in relationships. Like this is
not
when you're
even this
supposed to just
though.
have fun and be dumb.
But this is the thing though, and not to bring up Nicki, but like y'all know the whole situation with like, or even Beyonce, or any of the celebrities that are married or in these deep relationships with these other men that have whatever behind like their past. Like, okay, Jay-Z cheated. Y'all see Beyonce? Beyonce loves the hell out of that man. Y'all see it? Beyonce, I can't believe you would. My man,
Right.
my man.
My
Baby,
man, my
in the
man, my
crowd,
man.
I
I
love you,
am
Jay.
going to see my
My
husband. I'm
husband,
happy. I'm
yes,
happy.
literally, like he cheated on you, Beyonce. She like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all try to bring up Nicki and her man with his past. She doesn't care. They're gonna keep her in matching outfits every other week, post their pictures and be happy because it's their life and that's how they deal with
And
these
the thing
situations. Y'all
is, like,
gotta
cause
like
I am a Nicki stan. Am I a Nicki fan? What? Like, yes, but that whole conversation about her and her husband, it was just very
what?
like it's just I don't know. It was just very complicated. Like I definitely like he did something wrong, and I'm not going to be
No,
acting
he
like
did. He did.
a barb
He
that's
did.
like oh who cared like no. But I never
No, he
cared
did
about
something.
who she was in a relationship with. Didn't care if she was with Meek Mill. Didn't care when she was with Safari. I care about her music. That's the only thing I fuck with her for. So what are y'all talking about? Why am I supposed to care about that shit?
Literally, like y'all
Like I feel
judge.
like they get mad at us for just being like casual fans or just actually being fans of their talent and not just like obsessed with them as a person or their whole life. Like I don't give a shit if she has
This
kids,
is the
if she's married. As long as she's
this
making
is the
these fucking
difference though.
hits,
This
don't
is the
give a
difference
crap.
though. There's people that care about the music, and then there's people that really be trying to invest in their lives. Like it becomes a thing, and that's a sickness. It's a thing.
Yes.
We gotta talk about mental health, y'all, because that is not okay. Because like, do y'all not understand or not think? Yes, he did what he did, and he did his time. Maybe that time when he went away, that was her healing process of accepting this is what he did. Did
But she
years
wasn't
of
with him. Like,
accepting.
but she was with him when she was a younger.
That's what I'm saying.
But
We're younger.
like, I don't think that she had anything to do with that whole situation. Like, I don't think she
No,
was
no.
with
What
him
I'm
or
saying.
like he
No,
just
no.
came out, I guess, and
What
they
I'm saying to you
reconnected.
is they were right, but I'm saying she probably clearly know what he did. Though is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it happened, she probably was aware because we don't know if they're in communication or not, and clearly she accepts it. And it has nothing to do with who she's in love with and had a child with, and probably is gonna marry. That probably be her man for the rest of her life. Probably. Guys, she doesn't give a fuck. Beyonce, same thing. She doesn't give a fuck. There's so many other women, all these actors that y'all love and singers and all that stuff. They men
Like,
done did all the dirt
first of
ever.
all, like there's not that many good niggas to pick
Oh
from.
Lord.
Like I don't get mad at women for their relationship stuff just because I know that it's not that many options. So like
like people were even mad at Keke Palmer because of some of the tweets that came up before. They were like, "Oh, he's homophobic, he's this," and I'm
Right.
just like, I personally don't want to date a homophobic person. Yes,
Of
but
course.
like, there's not a lot of, I don't know. There's a lot of
No, you're
niggas that
right.
are
You're right.
more. There's a lot of like homo. If you're dating just like in the black community, like that's a possibility.
For sure.
I'm just
No,
saying.
you got a point because I mean, teach his own. But the way, especially black men, if you're dating like in the black community, I won't say 9 times out of 10, but 50% of the chance, it's that guy's probably gonna have some baggage with him, and how are
It's
you
any
gonna?
person is gonna have some type of baggage, and you're not gonna agree
Yeah.
on everything.
No, but not even that. Like, there's levels to like, okay, you annoy me because you talk too much sometimes to do something like that. But then there's levels like, oh no, you're a cheater, or like, oh no, you sold drugs, or you murdered somebody. Like there's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like Taylor says, regardless of whatever you did, if you make me happy, that's what we on.
But then it's
So,
like also there's women that be with all those type of people. That's what I'm
they
saying. I'm
do.
just like,
I think we talked about the other episode, red flags. They'd be like,
I
and
just
it's
feel
not a red flag to
like
them. They should let them be happy, live their life, young, old, in between. That's what do you want to do?
I just feel like
Yeah.
really majority of these men are really not shit. Like they're good. There's gonna be some stuff where they're just not good people. Like I really do feel that way. So it's just like,
And then on the other half of y'all not shit, y'all just don't be interesting at all. So
oh my
y'all just be y'all be like double whamming and y'all be like y'all ain't shit and then y'all ain't interesting. Bow! And then it's like a what the hell is this sandwich? And then
like
that's
don't
why y'all
be knowing
see
nothing about nothing.
I was no funny stuff. Can I talk about this real quick and then we go to the next topic?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Okay. No lie, guys. I was in the shower, right? And I was like, yo, why don't men and women really connect like on conversation, like mentally, not mentally, but like when it comes to conversation, like
Mm-hmm.
why is it so hard to have a conversation with women? Not me, but other men. Like, because when you hear women, that's all they talk about. Like, forget your personality and all this other stuff. I can't talk to you. I can't hold a 10-minute conversation with you because you don't know anything. Like, you
Because
can't.
that is like either they don't know anything or if you feel like they're trying to prove something to you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
That too, but I was just thinking, right? I was like this. This is the disconnect, right? There's a disconnect in between men and women, right? There's a disconnect. 90% of the time, the things that men like, women and men, y'all need to listen to this if you listen to my podcast, they are not going to care about it. Sports, BS, rap music, all that manly, not like that macho, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes there's men that like other things for sure, but most of it, women don't care about it when they're like, listen to. So if you're having a conversation, like I feel like this is what me saying. I like other things. I like a lot of things, right? So I can have a conversation about a lot. But if I would have came to you, if we were just dating, I'm like, yeah, that LeBron James game, man. I really love LeBron.
Because
Like,
why
I'm
would you come to
passionate
me
about.
talking about a LeBron James game?
Right, no, exactly, no, exactly. But this is what I'm passionate about. So then I
You
feel
are
like
not
sometimes
passionate about someone else and playing a game. You're that passionate. I mean, I guess there's this is okay, but why would you come
or
up
not
to
even.
me talking about that?
This is if we're having a conversation like, oh, what you like, oh, these are things I like, and you're like, hey, what about music? You're like, nah, I really like, because I feel like men and women, their interest is not alike at all. So it's really hard to just have a conversation because I don't want to listen to what you got to talk about because I don't like it. Vice versa to men, because when women talk about what women like, men are like, that's why they be lying and trying to go ahead. What you about to say?
I have to say that I feel like most of my conversations are always about music. And we
But
can
even then,
always relate on because I listen to rap music. I don't listen to probably some of the new niggas that y'all be listening to.
exactly.
But
And I don't even listen to them, but a lot of niggas do. Like, I be seeing Twitter, these niggas trending. I'm like, who the hell is these niggas in these albums? I don't know who these niggas is. But like, you see how you get away with it, and then Taylor be like, "You need to go listen to this because we need something to talk about. Go listen to. Let me put you on music. Go. We can talk about this." But before that, if you didn't be like, "Oh, let me put you on," you gonna be sitting there like,
no, because they'll talk about like we could talk about Kendrick. We can talk about I don't know SZA
generic
guys. Yeah,
Correct.
like niggas be knowing
Generic.
SZA. Like niggas be
Taylor,
knowing
generic.
Kendrick.
Hey, everybody listening. After
Yeah,
after that
people that
second
everyone
week,
listening to. I need to make sure that they know that Nicki Minaj is the top rap girl.
everybody listening. After week 2, conversation is a wrap. Taylor said Kendrick, Nicki, um, Jay-Z or something. Generic 3 Beyonce.
Literally,
You can get all the generic people. When that conversation, it's a wrap. What else we talking about? Oh, there ain't nothing else to talk about. And then so I think that's what it is.
I asked someone if they were into politics, and they said, "Why would I ask them that?"
Boom. Somebody said that right to her face. Why do I look like
It was never text, but still.
obviously Taylor? But no, but like even then, like you feel what I'm saying? So then it's like men and women. Again, I don't think women are gonna do it, but men try to step. I don't know how to say this. When women talk to y'all, please listen and don't be afraid to like get into new things. Don't be afraid to learn something. Take it in. Like
Remember,
something else.
weren't your friends like saying something with like it was weird for us to go to like paint and sip or something like that? Like they made fun of you for that.
Oh, that.
And that's
Hey,
like a
hold
rare
on.
date. Like
Guys,
niggas are
time out,
weird.
time
Like
out.
there's something wrong with you. Like it's like there's something wrong.
So,
Because what do
guys, so
y'all
listen to
even
this.
mean? Y'all be making fun of each
Me
other
and
for like basic.
Me and Taylor went to
shit.
Paint Sips about 4 times. We did a candle making class. We did picnics. Me and Taylor did anything y'all can think about in the longest time that we went out, right? And now I was getting asked like, "Yo, Leak, you like doing that shit, bro?" I'm like, even if I didn't
You
like
don't like
it,
to be creative.
not even that. Even if I didn't like it, why are you with the girl that you're with? Is it not to make her happy? Is it not to make her happy? Because imagine your girl like, "Oh my
No,
god, I
they be
really want
bringing
to do this."
misery. They be bringing
Misery and
misery.
right. No, literally,
It's stress.
Taylor. I'll be right. You remember me used to go to? Remember I used to take you there for your birthday. We went to museums for your birthday. Like we used to do like whatever you want to. Yeah, we can. And guys, listen to me now. None of those dates I disliked. They were fun. They're cool. It's different.
Yes.
Learn something. Go see something different. Come back home like, wow. Let me look something else up. But these y'all be killing me. They be like, yo, League, what should I? Right? Weeks later, months later, yo, League, where that spot you went to with Taylor, that one spot? Trying to do something different. Exactly. Like, cut it out. Y'all, now you want to be different. Oh, now you want to make her happy, surprise her, huh? Here y'all go. This the dates and this a place. Yeah, have fun. Like, bro, like, why are you? So the making a candle thing was cute, bro. Hey, y'all niggas is crazy. Yeah, bro, it's lit. We never got the candles. We ain't never picked them candles up. But nah,
Because they
yo,
were all
we
in
ain't
Philly. We went to go.
guys, we ain't even look. Guys,
Yeah.
that drive was like 20 minutes. Me and Taylor just are lazy. If it's one thing me and Taylor did in our relationship was cancel plans. Bad. Like I was talking to mine about the other day. Quick story time. Me and Taylor religiously about 4 or 5 times. I would get a hotel. We would go chill. And we thought we was about to go do some after that. We would get dressed up too. Oh, we not going to no club. We getting drunk right in this room. Nope. And the club would be downstairs. We ain't going. Turn up here. But anyway, guys, listen to your lady. When they talk, really listen. Don't change yourself to like make her like you, but be willing and open to learn other things. Cause 9 times out of 10, the realest nigga in your corner is gonna be a lady. So please just listen, take it in. Dabble in some Beyonce, dabble in some Nicki, dabble in some R&B, dabble in the museum. Shit, you might surprise yourself. You might like.
How are
these
you
things,
not
bro.
dabbling into Beyonce and Nicki on your own damn time? You should not need a woman to tell you to show you greatness.
Taylor,
Come on,
Taylor,
get it
Taylor,
together.
Taylor,
Get it
Taylor.
together.
I
I don't
am a
care.
man,
I do
and
not
I talk
care.
to niggas, and I brought up Renaissance. They was like, I mean, I really. No, Taylor, they don't know that's the album of the year.
I'm not even saying that you had to listen to like the newest Beyonce album, but you know that Beyonce is the GOAT. You listen to her music. You grown up
they
on her
don't.
music.
No, they
They,
don't.
if y'all the same age as us, then
No,
we
no, no,
grew
no,
up
no,
on their
no.
music.
I'm talking about they really don't. They don't care. They be like, she's on tour. I didn't even know she's. They don't. Beyonce that cut out their
Whatever.
life.
At least Nicki
Nicki.
Minaj, you like rap music, don't you? Stop fucking playing.
All right, watch this.
Stop
We gonna make a
playing.
top. Hey guys, Nicki's in my top 5. They be like, you can't name no Nicki. Blah, blah, blah. We ain't gonna get into that conversation. Y'all could get Tay Bizzle riled up. But anyway, please look at her face, y'all. Y'all see her lip quivering? She's upset.
Yes, I'm
So
like,
no,
wait.
Don't be disrespecting her. Like,
I swear to God.
don't disrespect me, guys. Y'all tripping. That's your favorite rapper, for real. But
Fucking period.
guys, dating, please be open. Listen to these conversations and just be open, y'all. It will change your life. Cause Taylor
I'm
said it's
sorry,
not.
ladies, because I feel like the picking is very. It sucks out here. So
I don't know. Get it where you can fit it.
And then the
Where
niggas that
you
are
feel
good,
happy.
the niggas that are good out here that are single are running. We are
Alright,
not trying
next
to be in
topic.
anything.
what's the next topic?
Tails like I'm getting mad.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, one thing
relationships
she get
all the
mad. She
time.
like, y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all never be shit. Stop
No,
talking
I
about
just
this.
don't care. Like, I really don't care about other people's relationships. Like,
I
I
know, yeah,
think
because
people
the
should do
conversation was
what the
about
hell they do.
DDG and his and Haley. As we say, guys, celebrity BS, we don't care about it. So next thing, which bothered me, so Sexy Red, y'all made an appearance to a high school, and people were in uproar about it because they thought she's about to perform like Pound Town or something crazy in
Pound
high
Town,
school,
just left Pound
which was never the case. And why the
Town.
hell would she perform Pound Town to juniors and sophomores and freshmen in high school? So the whole
She
thing when
could
she
because
posted,
you know them kids listen to that fucking music
all right, them
anyway.
kids is all having sex anyway. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Like,
But
what are you
and
talking
they
about?
all know the song. They all know the
They
song.
all
Even
know the
kids,
song. That's why they was
little
hyped when
kids.
she came to the school. There was a
Facts. They was
video
hype.
of her
They
in a
bum rushed her.
car. There was a video
I
of her
seen it. The
and
little
the
boy
little
came up
boy.
there.
That boy looks like at least elementary school at the
He was 12. No
most.
fact.
Like, come
He was like,
on,
I know you,
Sexy
booty hole.
Red.
Not even that. Remember, I showed you the clip of the little girl in the backseat, like booty hole brown, mom. Like they on it. But anyway, people are like, regardless, she came there and she's supposed to give money out for kids. I think it was prom season or about to be prom to get like book bags and like the girls can get hair for the dance. And I seen people in the comments snapping like, this is a disgrace. Why is this degenerate there? She's disgusting and really amping on her. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
I
Like,
really hate how our society uses kids. Like, they literally
oh
use kids
right,
as
yeah.
just to like as a shield to shield their criticism of stuff, just so they can have their, I don't know, their morals or whatever, and push their morals on everybody else. When it's just like, you don't care about the kids. Shut the fuck up. If y'all really cared about kids, y'all would stop these shootings in every freaking school on a yearly basis. Like, y'all don't care about kids. Please stop. Y'all don't care at all.
I love y'all internet people. Y'all really like when I seen that. I think it was a black person too. Like, she's a degenerate. Why y'all have this disgusting person in the school? I'm like,
These are
basically
the
got same
same
thing I
kids
did.
that y'all will push your sexuality on. Y'all will sit here and take like have these kids like fucking Boosie on, having his kids dancing, have strippers and stuff dancing on these kids, like
At
younger
14,
than high
15,
school kids.
making them watch
Please,
porn at 13 years old. Yeah,
please,
that's crazy.
please.
People don't talk about that enough. But even then, guys, even if she's performing that song, guys, shut up. It's for the kids. It's not. They're not. You're not about to see a bunch of middle school and high school babies because she done perform Pound Town for 2 minutes to these damn kids. Like, relax, and it's not your children. Y'all are kids. Actually, y'all are actually younger than Sexy Red commenting on this shit, talking about her. These are not even grown people. Y'all are her age. What are you talking about? Because you wrapped that shit in your car after you sent that tweet. That's that work. Ski. All of that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that. Come perform at my child's shit in 10 years. Well, anyway. But
No,
nah, I think. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, now just saying, I just hate the fact that y'all do not let black women live ever. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. She literally walked into school. You see how happy them kids were? Y'all didn't see that. She didn't even do anything. She came in there with her. She's funny to come in there with her middle fingers up. She's hilarious. But even then, we don't care. Them kids bum rushed that damn girl like that was Beyonce walking through the door. Do y'all see how happy they were? Y'all ain't thinking about how they changed somebody. Oh my god, like whatever they were thinking, just to see the kids happy. I feel like that's the only thing y'all should be talking about. Y'all coming at her character because she walked into high school is crazy. She ain't do shit to y'all, but make music and try and make it out wherever she from. Like y'all have no lives. And again, stop attacking black women because y'all
I
hate
don't even
yourselves.
have much to say on that just because it's fake outrage. Like, y'all don't care about kids. Y'all don't care about children. Y'all don't care about their safety, their mental well being, or anything. Y'all literally do not care about kids. A lot of y'all will think about having kids and y'all can't wait to kick the shit out of them and beat their ass. Like, please get out of here. My main thing with the whole Sexy Red conversation is I hate how much, like, people are just keep discussing her looks. And I need
I seen
grown
that
ass
too.
men to get off the fucking internet talking about women's looks. You're grown as hell. You have nothing else to do but to sit here and talk about this woman. Like, why do y'all sit here on the internet and do like y'all think this it makes anyone like look at you and be like, oh, this is an attractive man. All he does is sit on the internet and talk about women. Like, is that what you think people are looking at you thinking? Or are you just on the internet for other men to jerk off to your shit? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all need a life. Cause I swear to God, all y'all do is perform for other men. Cause I would never fuck this bitch. No one asked you to.
Y'all be talking about women y'all would literally never be in the same fucking room as. Like, what are you talking about? Get a life. That's
And
my
I don't know
main
what
issue.
I don't even. Y'all know me. This is episode 9, and one thing I'm gonna do is agree with Taylor because she ain't saying nothing wrong. She's preaching because I know niggas that they're talking about sexy red, and regardless if you're not attracted to her, keep that to yourself, my brother. Again, when it comes
And
to
it's
what
always
Taylor's
black
saying,
women. And I'm going to say that because it's always black women. Y'all only do this for black women. Y'all come on the internet and talk about, oh, I would never fuck them. I don't want to be with them. No one cares. No one asked you what you want to do with your dick. No one cares. No one asked you. You are very concerned about dick. We are not. Shut up.
welcome to Taylor's TED Talk, y'all.
Yes.
But no, for real though, no, Taylor's right.
Yeah, then y'all be sitting here in the comments like, yeah, bro, she's ugly as fuck, bro. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. Y'all need a life. Sitting here looking like a bunch of bitches on the internet talking about girls.
Make sure when the conversation is done, the episode, you drop your mic. You do a mic drop. But nah, Taylor's right. Obviously,
because if we were to sit up and pull up your picture,
that'd be the other thing where when it comes time,
your girl be having to send your picture to the fucking group chat talking about, oh, but I love him for his he's so nice, not the looks. Bitch, shut up. Y'all are weird.
Damn, Taylor coming at y'all. Y'all niggas real bad.
Because, like, what is wrong with y'all?
No. I'm talking about, that was funny. I love him because he's nice. It's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah. Y'all come. Y'all any black woman that does anything. Y'all.
Like,
And
we
we're not
could
talking about-
throw
we-
a
hold on.
rock. Wait, we could throw a rock and I can point out 8 freaking beautiful ass women. A man, come on, shut up. Please stop.
Yeah, she preaching. Nah, I think it's annoying when we say black. We mean like black, y'all. Like when you talking about these light skinned women because they
No,
damn
they
sure
do
bad
it
shit
because they
better.
do it to they do it to black women in general. Like they will compare black women to what the fucking
Oh,
Kardashians,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
to the fucking to
Yeah.
Ice Spice, and be like, oh, these people are just look so like you are helping and dehumanizing black women. That's what you do. That's what you are doing. Our whole history as a society has been dehumanizing black people, and black men aid into dehumanizing black women because that's the only people that they can dehumanize. Because anybody else can fucking dehumanize them.
That is true. I think, and it's one thing, and that's like a circle we can like wrap around when it comes to men.
That's
is
the only
putting
people that they can shit on. So they do it
That-
constantly.
Not even that. It's their way of not feeling shit about themselves because black. You know what I'm saying? How everybody talks shit about them. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, let's push that to black women, and it's like
don't
and it's
not
crazy
me,
how
it's
they-
them. It's they the problem.
it's them, and then it's like for the only group of women that really love and support y'all,
Yes.
it's kind of crazy.
The only people that be out here protesting for your fucking lives. Yeah.
Protesting, dying about y'all. When y'all do the bid, come home, nigga, everything good
And
for y'all.
not even just like because the a lot of the times it's by gay black women. Like not even just like y'all be talking about y'all hate the gays and the homophobic and shit. Like it be a lot of gay black women, a lot of gay black people that be out here on the streets putting their lives on the line for y'all.
For sure. Yeah, black men I don't think realize how good they have it until other women done ran through them, and now they're like, oh my god, this, you know what I'm saying, when they deal with the white women or whatever else they got to deal with. And I understand that black women is always there for y'all. What I would never do is disrespect a black woman, talk bad about them, or just put them in a negative light. 'Cause my mom is black. That'd be mad in my conversation. My mom black. A black woman raised me. I could never hate that. That woman is.
They be hating their moms for real, for real.
I mean, it maybe stem down to that, but yeah, I love my grandma. However you want to put it, I love black women and everything.
They need help because it's like it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It's just like you are a grown ass person. Why are you sitting like we are grown people? Why are we looking at people for like? I just don't understand.
What made y'all,
who?
yeah.
Like I don't under like to me. There's not an ugly person. Like unless you act ugly.
Literally.
Like there's not an ugly like so to sit here and be so childish to just sit here on the internet talking about women that you don't know that you would never know but you want to sit here and just advertise how much you care about their looks. Like what does that do? What does that say about you as a person? Because I'm looking at you like you're fucking crazy and you need help as the other person on the side of the freaking phone. Like what is wrong with y'all?
Taylor said y'all ugly too.
that behavior is, and you probably are, because why would else? Because people who are actually like niggas who are attracted wouldn't be sitting here talking about bitches online.
Not even that. Niggas that have lives don't talk about women online. We don't. What are we getting out of
Like
them?
you
Oh,
would be
you tweet
busy.
that,
You would be busy
post
doing
it.
something, not
And for
sitting
the
here
men out
posting
there
about
that are
that
doing
shit.
this, hey, bros, keep it in a group chat because y'all know y'all doing it in a group chat. Just keep it there. Y'all coming out
Like,
here and tweeting
please.
and
That's
saying
why
this.
I said that before. I was like, y'all had like y'all, group chats, locker room talk, whatever. Y'all can do these in these man
Right,
spaces, but why do
right.
y'all come
But
out
the
on the internet and
internet and do
freaking
it
spew stupidity all over? So now that we all gotta fucking see this shit. Like, no, keep that shit behind closed doors.
for real. Because again, that girl ain't doing nothing to y'all. Like Taylor said, she'll never see y'all, and if she see y'all, she damn sure don't want to fuck y'all. So keep it pushing. These girls that y'all calling ugly would never want y'all. Y'all do it to the Lizzos, her. Um, there's millions of women because this I feel like it's a story each week about a dark skinned woman or a black woman in general getting attacked.
Like they were
by
doing
which
that with Megan
men
the
do.
Stallion, just calling her all types of shit because of.
I remember, remember I told you I was having an argument in my chat about that, like daily, trying to compare it to Lotto. I'm like, yo, what are we doing right
And that's
now?
what I
I
mean.
don't,
They do that. They
I
they'll
know.
take a fully black woman, and then they'll compare her to someone who's non-black just to dehumanize her.
Right,
For
knowing that
what?
Megan,
What do you
and
get out of that? You're a piece of shit.
yeah, had me in that chat for my life over arguing. I'm like, why am I even arguing with you? Megan, she's gorgeous. Like, don't even do that to yourself. Comparing her to this light skinned woman, I'm like, yeah, y'all are ridiculous.
And the thing
But anyway.
is, Megan the Stallion, and like the whole, the whole colorism thing, like the whole way that the fucking back in our day, Megan the Stallion would be considered light skinned. Now they call her dark skinned because I don't know why, but that whole thing it's a whole different conversation. That's so weird to
It
me.
is a different conversation
But
because I'm like, she's definitely light brown,
yeah,
super light. Like she's light
but
brown.
but now we have to include mixed people and people who are not really black into our fucking conversation of
Yeah, when you say
skin
people of color now,
tones. Like
yeah.
they know we have to fit people like Cardi and fucking Ice Spice on our list, so they can also be black even though they're not. But no, let me stop.
Y'all are very interesting when it comes to wanting to be black and like us, but then y'all have so much, different conversation for a different. Hey, that might be for the special episode. We gonna go in. Say the special episode. We gonna go in. That's a rant. Hey, y'all, you ready for that special episode? It might be a bunch of ranting. We about to go in. It might be your favorite episode left. Yeah, because I see how Taylor going in with certain topics. Shit. Trust me.
No, I just
It's a
can't
lot.
do that.
It's a
I
lot
can't do
more.
that.
Can't rant.
No, I can't do with men just sitting around talking shit about girls like that you'll never meet.
That's the thing. That's the
not
thing that makes
interested
it
in you.
different. I'm like, y'all leave that to the women because women do that too. Women be in the comments
They
talking about
do
sex.
that,
Leave it to
yes.
them. Leave it to them, y'all. Leave it to them. Don't be like, yeah, like. And if y'all want to join, go underneath the comments. Be like, yes, sis, and show y'all true colors. because we know
Yes,
we
like
doing that.
go on all
We
the
always
hater
do.
comments and be like, yes, sis, drag that bitch. Like,
No, let it all that.
like,
Like, that bitch is hilarious. Put that in there.
like, go ahead, like, really put
She
your
ain't
whole
sis,
fucking
bro.
wig on, bro.
Go on. Oh Lord. But yeah, we could go on this from knowing how me and Taylor can get. We can talk about this for another 30 minutes, but
I am happy. I got that off my chest. I was feeling that it was burning, and I got it off. I'm happy about that. I feel good.
Yeah, that's concluding episode 9. Hey man, focus on the real issues at hand in this world. Please pay attention to politics. Do your research. Elections are coming up. Man, just do better overall. Because the way we just broke that shit down.
Keep black
Stop being
women's
so
names out your
boring.
mother effing mouth.
Do that. Do that. Be more interesting. Stop being weirdos. Y'all get it together, please. Can y'all get it together for me, please? Because I can't defend y'all any episode. Taylor be preaching, and if it's not Taylor, it's the next black woman, or the next black woman, or the next black woman. I know y'all tired of hearing it too. Y'all. All right, hold on. Talking about how much? What time is it? 2 minutes, real quick. Men, when y'all hear y'all bros talking about women and the way you talk about women, be like, bro, look in the mirror because you need to do some digging. The way you run it, they don't really fuck with you. You need to change.
This is why I don't blame
Right.
women for the men that they pick because these niggas are not shit in general. As like majority of them are not, and it's very hard to find someone that is going to be perfect. So I don't put the blame on them. There's like because women, there are certain women who like that's all they want is some relationship and and they're gonna do whatever
Correct.
they want to do to be in that.
Correct. That's true.
And this is something that society has pushed on us as women and as people, and just
Yeah,
as people living
bad.
in like what it has to be a
Real
relationship.
bad.
You have to build
Real
this,
bad.
blah blah blah. So if people are going to do that, they're going to be choosing from these not shit
Choose it
ass.
from the bottom of the barrel, correct.
Like it is what it is.
Man, just be your true self, man. And come out with your true intentions, please. Say what y'all want with your chest, what y'all mean when y'all talking to these women. Stop leading them astray, because the more y'all lie to them, I'm telling y'all, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a point in time where women just not gonna fuck with men in general.
And
Like,
I'm not
in
saying
general.
women are perfect either, but it's just
No, they're-
like,
but it doesn't help when we're like as bad as we are. It don't help at all.
and I feel
'Cause I
like a
remember-
lot of what we are seeing is a reaction from being treated like
Of
shit
course,
for
that's what,
a long
that's
ass
and
time.
y'all, right. And man, y'all complaining now. Imagine 2-3 years if y'all just keep not being shit. It's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. Y'all not understanding. Like, but yeah, Taylor's right though. This is a reaction from, and women say it straight to y'all face too. Like, I was never like this. Y'all really, this is what y'all made me become. Like, I fuck with y'all, especially black men. Y'all were, but y'all go on the internet, talk about us crazy, yada yada yada.
And it's crazy because when I even think about my own experience, like I feel like growing up, like the relationship with black men was not like a crazy, like I didn't think of. I feel like when I got on the internet, it was just like, this is scary, like how some of these men think. Like it was just like it's scary, like, and especially back then it was even worse, like because how we have come to where we are now, it's been like we discussions and people have talked about this stuff, so people know that there's some, if you say something on the internet, you're going to get dragged for it. But before, it was just like wild fucking west, and it was just so just like just disrespectful. And it was black women were the butt of internet jokes for a long time, for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And now we kind of running the shit. I feel like when it comes to
black women are everything,
like the internet, for real, I feel like they really
Guys,
do run it. And
I know
how
Taylor.
the rap with girls and all that, like
Everything, acting, rapping, reality
because
TV.
we support each other. I feel like that's a big thing.
I told Taylor and whoever else asked about my pop-up shop, the way black women came out and supported was ridiculous, and I love them for it. I love them for it. I'm like, look at y'all holding it down, shopping, taking pictures. Like the men were like, man, y'all gotta stop doing this thing where y'all too cool. I know who the fuck y'all trying to prove a point to. I don't know if you battling with yourself,
Internal
inner
issues, for
ego,
real.
whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Niggas like, how much? One was like, how much? Here, I'll take 2. I love this. Boom. I'm like, yo, y'all really like. I love me and black women. That's the bottom. That's what we're gonna change our podcast name to.
The Black
Love
Women
Black Women.
Appreciation Podcast.
Telling y'all gonna run it up too. Y'all gonna love that name. Y'all gonna love that name. But episode 9, though, we love talking to y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Keep subscribing, liking, follow us on TikTok.
Subscribe on YouTube. That's like
Subscribe on YouTube.
I really want us to get subscribers on YouTube so we can get that 500. So we can get that. That'd be nice.
Y'all want to see us in like a little room with the little light up saying Exties podcast and a little joint? Y'all want to see us lit? Like, I'm gonna get that regardless for us, but you want to see us lit and support it, then we go ahead.
You want us to get ads, so we can sit here and talk about BetterHelp and everything.
Talking about Freedom Choice Water is the best water you ever had in your life. You feel? Taylor, it's funny because Taylor really doesn't like ads, but
no, I hate
give us
them.
ads though.
Yes, I want to get paid for them though.
Taylor will fast forward the ads so quick,
Yes,
but
I
give
pay
us
for
ads
YouTube,
though.
so I don't gotta see no ads.
Correct. But keep subscribing, especially YouTube. Share, repost, and y'all, when y'all watch the YouTube shorts of the videos, leave comments. We want to know how y'all feel about the podcast. Tell us about your favorite
likes,
topics, whatever y'all want. We will do that for y'all because we want to more things to talk about, of course. Because y'all see the shit we talk about. Half the time it's a little topic that we ran. So give us how y'all really feel. We appreciate y'all. Keep following us on IG, subscribe on TikTok. We love it.
Shout out to Black women.
Always and forever. Shout out to you, Mom. All the black women in my life.
Shout out
Her
to Miss
family.
Leah.
Shout out to all those black women.
And shout out to the fam.
Miss Sophia. All of them. All her family too. All the black women, because that's what's going down. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness.